Hi, hello, welcome to Spell Day. We're covering a spell every single day of the year from the 5e PHP +3. Those +3 spells are homebrew spells. We're at +2 at the moment. You get a back in playlist to find them, and today's spell is Swift Quiver. I smell Ranger.
How many arrows do you even have in that stupid quiver?
I don't know, infinity.
How many?
I said infinity.
Okay.
5th level transmutation, casting time of 1 bonus action, range of touch, components verbal somatic material, a quiver containing at least 1 piece of ammunition, duration concentration up to 1 minute. You transmute your quiver so it produces an endless supply of non-magical ammunition, which seems to leap into your hand when you reach for it. On each of your turns until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action to make 2 attacks with a weapon that uses ammunition from the quiver. Each time you make a range attack, your quiver magically replaces the piece of ammunition you used with a similar piece of non-magical ammunition. Any pieces of ammunition created by this spell disintegrate when the spell ends. If the quiver leaves your possession, the spell ends. Two additional attacks on a bonus action, okay. So this would be a combo spell, as in you want some other benefit to the multiple attacks, or something to buff the multiple attacks, which the Ranger now can't do themselves because this is already concentration, and specifically non-magical ammunition. But if you have magical bow or crossbow, that's kind of handling that part for you. Though another strange thing to note is this doesn't have to be for the Ranger. It's a touch spell.
Hi, hello! Editing Zach here. The answer to that last part, no. You can't. Even though it says touch spell, I had gotten it wrong. Ranger Strikes Again, what I thought was a slightly decent spell to pick up on a different class, or even for Ranger to use as an ally buff, doesn't work. I didn't realize it until I was checking the footage later when I heard the wording again, and went to go double check, which meant that over half the video had to be cut out, because it was all wrong. Sometimes this happens. But no, Ranger Strikes Again, or the Ranger design philosophy strikes again, and the fact that this is only a spell you can cast on yourself, but it's a touch to affect the quiver. Because of the clause, if the quiver falls off of you, it doesn't work. All the weird wording of you in the spell means just the caster of the spell. You can't cast this on an ally, or an ally's quiver. It won't work, because the quiver's not on you. Over half the video.
Though, comparing 5th level spells, unless you have a magical weapon comboing with this or some other additional effect, no. 2 additional attacks is nice. If you have magical weapons or other abilities, then stack on top of those. Comparing it to other 5th level spells of just damage, crippling, debuff, buff, this does not rank highly amongst those. Outside of that, there's not much implication world building wise. It's allowing you to shoot faster. Basically just a double haste, but just for the attacks. And only at ranged. 4 out of 10.
Knocked down to 2.
You can definitely get combos to stack it, but the fact you can target additional people who can make better use of the additional attacks,
none of
especially
this.
if they have a magic weapon equipped to them, or some other benefit or buff. But outside of those situations, better stuff to cast.